Hello everyone. In this video, we'll learn about Section 7 Marriage Ceremonies. A Hindu marriage is valid only if it is performed according to the customary rites and ceremonies of either the bride's or the groom's community. The law does not fix one single method, each community can follow its own tradition. If the custom includes Saptapadi, 7 steps taken together around the sacred fire, the marriage becomes legally complete the moment the 7th step is taken. Even if other later rituals are skipped, the marriage is still valid once Saptapadi is complete. This means the ceremony is the heart of the marriage under the Hindu Marriage Act. Registration is proof, but without the essential ritual of that community, the marriage is not valid. Next, for a person to be punished for bigamy, the court must first be sure that their first marriage was legally valid. This means it must have been performed with the essential ceremonies accepted by their community, like Saptapadi if it's required. If these ceremonies can't be proven, then the law treats it as if the first marriage never legally existed, and the bigamy charge will not stand. Case law Surjit Kaur v. Garja Singh, 1993. In this case, the man and woman lived together as husband and wife, but they never performed the essential marriage ceremonies, nor did they prove any valid custom in place of those ceremonies. The Supreme Court made it clear, just living together does not make a marriage legally valid. Without proof of the required rights or a recognized custom, there is no legal marital status. Case law Dr. A. N. Mukherjee v. State Dr. Mukherjee celebrated his second marriage in 3 different ways. First, by exchanging garlands and walking 7 steps in front of the Kali temple. Second, by performing moon ceremonies. Third, by holding ceremonies before the Guru Granth Sahib. The problem was, none of these ceremonies were recognized as valid in the community of either the bride or the groom. The court held that without the accepted essential ceremonies, the second marriage was not legally valid, so the prosecution for bigamy failed. Presumption as to marriage. The law gives a strong presumption in favor of the validity of a marriage if, from the beginning, the couple has been recognized by society as husband and wife, and they are described that way in important documents and on important occasions. This means that even if proof of the exact ceremonies is missing, the law will generally assume the marriage is valid, especially when the couple has lived together openly as husband and wife for a long time. Case law Ashok Kumar v. SMT. Usha Kumari. In this case, the Delhi High Court said that if a couple is accepted by everyone as husband and wife, there is a strong presumption that the marriage is valid and their children are legitimate. The court explained that rites and ceremonies are mainly there to provide proof of marriage, just like registration does. But after many years, it's difficult to find the priest or witnesses to confirm the rituals, and there may be no documents. In such cases, the fact that the couple lived together and were known as husband and wife is strong enough for the law to presume the marriage was valid.